Okay, doing a little different today. Last time we played, no, late shift. Yesterday we did play Sekiro though. That game is Torment. Uh, Today doing Telling Lights. Like late shift, a little different. Not sure who the hell is lying or what they're lying about, but we about to figure it out, I guess. Uh, y'all, this link right here leads to my brother's Twitch. And if you'd like to, subscribe to him, check him out, go ahead and do that. Show him a little love. He's currently playing Days, DayZ, Days. I don't know what it's called. Definitely the zombie apocalyptic game going on over there. Gonna be searching for some live over this way. Yeah, yesterday we played Sekiro. Sekiro was complicated. I still gotta figure out how to beat that, but I have not. I don't know. Well, no, I do know what they want from me. Apparently, I gotta get the axe. Knock out the people with the shields. But I beat them without it. It's literally just the big guy that's giving me complications. So, yeah. The description box down below are my social medias, Throne, my novel, all that you can find it. Into that, if you're just here to kick it, just kick it. It's fine by me. If it's a lurker friend, all my streams have to. You don't have to chat. You don't have to do any damn thing. You can just relax, play your own game, work, whatever it is you're doing. Keep at it. We can get into this though. I wonder. Oh shoot, wrong screen. Huh. I wonder. Hear it? It's loading right now. Hold on. It just kicked me off and I don't know what that means. Oh, there it is. Okay. Use the controller. Nice. Yeah, I know we fuck with that anak now. Where's she going? Okay, Karen. Or midnight too. You're being sneaky. You looked up love. Oh, they're supposed to be off. Okay, okay, from here, like, is she gonna click something or okay? I guess we're searching for love. Clicked it.
I've only ever been in love once.
Okay.
It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive to handle it properly. And I guess I still carry a torch for her, which makes me an incurable romantic or underdeveloped emotionally. I'm I'm a loyal friend.
You know, now he look a mess.
I like girls with nice smiles. Nice smiles. Well, the psych profile says so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like horoscopes in that world.
It was awkward, and he was just sitting there staring. Like, okay.
I am going to decorate an apartment.
You do that, brother. You decorate the fuck out that apartment.
Okay. Love you.
All right. Love you.
Okay.
I love complicated men. So, what is on the menu? A talker.
A whole lot of complications. Who are you?
Well, I can look at both. So, what made you pick me?
Girl, I don't know. You wrote love. I'm just going with
You
it.
like your girls a little gothic.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with little gothic.
Snow White evokes something a little dark. It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy. You know, I have a kinky side,
You might need therapy. Why would you do that about Snow White?
don't you?
You just took Snow White to a whole different level. Snow
What
White
do you
is
do,
about
Prince Charming?
sleep asphyxiation.
Short for work? You have serious eyes, but I see something a little wild inside.
What to be taking 50 seriously, y'all. Like, it's kind of hard. It ruined Snow White.
Oh, no one is listening.
Wanted me to look down there, but no, ma'am. No,
Tell
ma'am.
me.
I heard they just threw me in here and nobody's telling me anything.
Really? Well, how do I know you are telling the truth?
What of this video? I think there's a video somewhere of him responding to her.
And they're always honest with sex workers, even in real life. They save their lives for the people that matter, their wives, their bosses.
That is true. The sex workers
You
ain't
are
gonna judge.
married.
And who are they gonna tell it
Yeah,
to?
there are other things we can talk about that you wouldn't say to your wife. Your session is almost over and we haven't even fooled around yet. You like to fool around?
Ma'am, just looking for a therapist,
Okay.
and she over
You
here
are
doing
the
too
boss.
much.
Will you come back some other time?
Ma'am, just need
I
an
like you.
affordable therapist. And she want to talk about her kinks.
Goodbye, my prince.
It could have fueled her to be a therapist one day, but no. You weren't looking at the bright side of it. What am I talking about? I don't know. That whole situation was awkward. Alright. Okay, let's see what is this one. Oh, they got two.
My honey out crew loves tune. Honeymoon keeps it shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon
She could sing.
by the silvery moon.
Okay.
Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath.
Or in the dark.
All right. Maybe.
Maybe what? Oh shit, I gotta fill in these blanks.
Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon.
Oh, it's the same thing?
Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath.
Oh, it's the same thing, it's just... Okay.
All right. Maybe.
Alright. That's what... Okay. Voila. Oh, voila, here is your partial dump of retina. Before they redacted the whole thing, this is what came up again for approval. So I'm not sure if it's everything you want, if I'm guessing some of it is already petitioned against different codes, but it seems to cover the period of time you wanted. I recognize two of the faces now. God, can this go? I understand why you wanted to get this stuff. When you use the uploader, it will erase the hard drive, so do that before they take you into custody, which they right, it will hurt to also overwrite the hardware. Oh, okay, what is going on? Thing. What that is? 35th name for piracy. Okay, we have. Anything in the memo? Delete that? I think she's typing, but if not. Ah, there it is. I don't even know what I'm looking up based on anything. For a whole 7 minutes?
I love complicated.
Okay, yeah. Stay here. Yeah, fine.
For work? I just moved and it's a secret.
Isn't this him talking to that other lady?
Why lie? I don't know you. You don't know me. Cam Talk takes care of the transaction. Everything's anonymous. Right? We can be honest with each other here. It's totally different than in real life.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely taken to that sex worker lady. And we don't judge. Maybe you've given him the attention he wants right now.
And I have a boss. Well, I like to talk. If I want to fool around, I'll let you know. Sure.
That's the answer to this one.
Short for work. You have serious eyes, but I see something a little wild inside. Oh, no one is listening. Tell me.
You wrote it. This one.
They said that even the most basic undercover work was a big adrenaline rush, and that loving and supportive partners like me should be aware of that and help you adjust. My job got a lot more interesting today, thanks for asking. The new anesthesiologist asked me out to dinner. And we both have jobs where we can't wear our wedding rings to work. Professional hazard. I will tell you, he's very attractive and very charming. And I turned him down, of course. Also, they tend to be sort of unhinged. What does it matter what his name is? Steven. Oh, Steven.
You're wild.
Look, he puts people to sleep for a living. He's not a brave law enforcer like you. Oh, you're a samurai. You're a warrior knight. Prove it. I want to take a look at what those college town tramps are being denied. Oh, if you so much as look at one of them, I'll come over there and bite your service pistol off with my own teeth.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I am the man of the house now. Oh, no, wait, I wanted to tell you about Mama. Oh, she's coming for a visit tomorrow. Oh.
I dream of being a singer, but I work in a record store, and you came back here from LA. Will you seem real? No. No, my mom works at American Axle.
Everybody just talking
My
about their
mom's the
mamas.
kind of hippie who shacks up with a retired accountant and moves to Florida.
Mm.
Very counterculture.
Oh, very impulsive.
I better get some sleep.
All right. So what anything got to do with anything? So. Okay, getting somewhere. Oh damn.
Well, Mama's here. She brought 2 suitcases, and she says she's here to help out. I didn't let her do anything. I told her she could visit, and she took that as an invitation to move in.
I think you telling Mama? No different, but you gotta get the fuck out.
You
I ain't
know
asking
that's
for
not
all
the way
that.
it works. You can't say no to Mama. Kinda. With her here, I just feel so... Everything feels off. Like I'm not in control.
You want me to get the fuck out? You're a grown-ass woman. Tell her you love her, but girl.
Look, I'm running the household by myself. My
Why did she at a
husband is
hotel?
essentially non-existent. I mean, this doesn't count. This isn't a real relationship. And I know that this is just the way it has to be, but God, with Mama here, I feel like I'm a teenager again. God, David, you're not even listening. Mama, Jesus, knock.
Damn, lady, no.
David?
No, I'm having a private conversation.
Private.
Talk to him. Hi, David.
Listen, get the fuck out of her house. She don't want you
What
there.
did to your handsome face? You look like Daniel did in the 70s.
Yeah, you annoying. And I just met you.
I do worry, David. While you're off growing your hair and saving the world, your wife here is raising her daughter all on her own and
Okay.
holding down a
Okay.
job. It's a lot to ask, David.
Oh yeah, she annoying and being people business. Oh nah.
You don't know Emma like I do. She's not as tough as she thinks she is. You are such a good husband. You need to be here. Your daughter needs to feel like a part of a family.
Okay, Mama, could you go check on Alba in the bathroom, please?
Sure. Bye, David.
Okay. We gotta look into this David.
God.
Thank you.
No, you're not. And she's right. That's what's so infuriating.
Now we gotta look into this David character.
I got this. It's fine. You go catch some bad guys.
Is everybody talking to the same damn person, or like what is going on? They just threw me in here.
But Mama bought the costume. So.
I love it.
And she loves it.
Oh, doesn't she look so pretty? Oh, Halloween is so important to children, and I wanted her to feel special.
It's fine, Mama. Hey, why don't you go play in your room, sweetheart? Alba is fine. Look, Mama, this is a family. David is here, and he's working.
You sound like
He's
Truth.
always working. Walks in the door, and he expects me to have my best face on.
Mama.
I expect you to not be there.
I'm gonna keep a man like you're keeping so opinionated. I'll run the bath.
You have to be here for Thanksgiving and the recital, okay? I sent you the date. The Bureau was very insistent that we were a strong family unit. You'd think they'd want to make some effort to keep things that way. We should frame that report with our diplomas.
Are we undercover as a family or something?
We're both great at taking tests. I gotta go.
Okay, so I gotta look up David Recital. Thanksgiving?
My mama thought it might have been my daddy. Oh, he's Southern. Okay. All right. Is that cash or card, ma'am? Ma'am? Beg your pardon? Will MasterCard do? All right, that's rolling. That'd be just fine.
What's he doing?
I do? Oh. I never went to Mexico.
Me either.
I didn't mean to. Well, I don't know what to tell you, ma'am. You want to sign that? Yeah. He was good looking. Well, you have a nice day then. Ma'am?
I'm schizophrenic. If somebody thinks
A
something wrong with him.
tattoo? No. No, I don't have a tattoo. Uh-oh, here it comes. Hope nobody's looking. There, satisfied? Oh boy. Now, I got some shrapnel there. I took that in Vietnam. It's all down my right side. Meaning what? He was very much against killing. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. What do you mean? Of course it is. They're like meant for each other. What? Come on, I'm trying. I'm doing an Australian, playing an American, putting on a Southern accent. There's a lot of layers here.
There is a lot of layers there.
Are you saying that you're recasting me? Wait till you hear from my agent. But you are attracted to me?
You meant her. You right, my bad. Oh, that's it. Okay, let's see. Let's look up David. See what if about this David guy? So we fought this one.
Okay. I am David Jones.
Okay, David Jones.
I'm 28, which is pushing it. But beards and t-shirts are a good look on me.
It's
I
not.
grew up in Detroit, but I moved out when my parents died and bummed around a bit. Grew up fast, had fun, and ended up in LA where I sold t-shirts on a boardwalk in Venice. And without meaning to, I became a producer at a video company making schlocky movies, but I made a decent earning. And last year, a good friend of mine died from an accident. And I decided that I was going to start taking things a little more seriously. I decided that I wanted to help make the world a better place. So I moved back here to Ann Arbor to reconnect with a younger, more pure version of myself and also get away from all the bad influences who had my number in California. I think to not be directly engaged in fighting for environmental causes today is a kind of moral cowardice. I mean, it's easy to forget that the rest of the world exists when you're in LA, but out here, you can reach out and you can touch it. I've only ever been in love once. It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive.
Okay, we heard the rest of that. We didn't hear the beginning of that.
I am David. Okay. Totally. What are you gonna do? Okay.
Now, David. Let me put your shirt back on.
Okay.
They were trying to get nasty. Oh. Who walked in? What happened?
Hey, honey.
Oh, the little girl.
Oh, look. Oh, that tooth is gonna fall out any day now. How you doing? That's what we thought.
I thought it was with the sex worker lady.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, it was just a nightmare. That's all. Nothing to be scared about. Right? Are you brave?
You just want to get her out of there.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Like, yeah, I'm right here, but I wish you weren't. The fake for someone who don't know what the fuck that little girl talking about. He just letting her talk. Oh, she probably fell asleep. The little girl around. What you got off like that for?
Oh, hey. Hey.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Yeah.
We didn't scare you off.
No, I'm easily scared.
It's normally a little busier, but well, as you heard, some of our members are at Silver Ridge.
Yeah.
And Joe?
She's down the access road for 40 minutes today.
I heard about that. I actually been meaning to get up there.
It's a good way to get a lay of the land.
Oh, John. Okay.
Okay. Help yourself. We'll start back up again at 5 on the Prosper and Push. We're calling shareholders to ask them to invest in the people of the River Valley.
Great. Done. Okay.
See ya.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey,
Hey. I've been out to Chinese food every single day this week and no luck.
oh, yeah, I thought you would have come by the store to check up on your order.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. I had to order it from England just to get the perfect copy.
Wow. Extra. Authentic.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna look her up. Ava.
Did you know Pop, he recorded that in London?
And then your namesake mixed it here in LA, so that's been across the pond twice now?
You are an expert. You want some milk?
No thanks. Actually, I looked it up when I ordered it for you.
Oh, I see. You didn't want me to out trivia.
No. Well, why didn't you just order it off the internet?
It was more fashion. You gotta support your local record store. They turn into Starbucks.
Wait, who do you think supplies the coffee here? It's a community gesture.
Wait, if I were to, just dunk, would that mean I sold out?
You like to dunk your cookies? Would you like to get a drink somewhere?
Like right now?
No, I mean sometime.
Like drink, or like we're gonna call prospering investors boring?
I mean, sure, we could call some investors, but I was thinking more of a drink. There's this old man bar, the tavern. They have this jukebox filled with Joni Mitchell albums.
Yeah, so.
Cool. Yeah, I'll call you. I have your number.
All right.
I gotta catch Sean. So,
Go to.
bye.
Bye.
An empty half cup. An empty half cookie. Alright.
No, you can call me David. So what did you do before? Before camming, what did you do to make money?
Okay, time to the cam girl now.
Yeah, very funny. Very, very funny. I'm being serious. Okay. I'll tip you if you tell me.
I think she's kidding him. It's taking forever to talk to him. It's so awkward just watching him stare in silence.
I have to go.
My mom's texting me. Okay.
I'm pleased to meet you, David.
But this must be the conversation, I hope.
Excuse me. Oh, yes, I was an astronaut. In France, there are not many rockets, so I started coming instead. You asked too many questions, David.
What tattoo from?
Most guys, they pop on, pop off. Okay, 50.
I wonder what tattoo thing.
Okay. I was a ballet teacher. When I was a girl, I was a part of the Paris Opera Ballet. I was a Sugar Plum in Nutcracker and Lilac Fairy in Sleeping Beauty. I was a good dancer, not good enough. I knew it would not be my vocation, so I tried to become a teacher. Tip me again, and I tell you about the time the Bolshoi Ballet visit, and I finger banged the prima ballerina playing Giselle just to get inside her head, like you are trying to get
With
in mine.
Max?
Oh, wait.
I didn't even look up the that I gotta click it with the keyboard, not the not the controller. Let me see what. Okay, some hits when we click on Max.
Here says Max.
Yeah, figured that.
That was my first boyfriend. The criminal, he did the tattoo himself. It hurt a lot. He did not need his name on me.
No. Okay, so her ex-boyfriend Max was a criminal.
Here?
Okay, got it.
And that was when I met Max. I was attracted to him. He had thick wrists, strong hands, with scars he said he got from knife fights. There was a cop trying to blackmail him. Max suggested I proposition the officer, so I did. I took him to a room and let him have me.
Oh wow. Are they from Max? Oh, I'm guessing we're done.
I think her name is Max, but what I need is an address. Can you do that? Yeah? Okay.
That might you do a little better with the beard. I lied. Put it back.
Okay. Harry? Hey, Harry? Hey. Hey, Harry? Harry, just make sure no flags are raised, okay?
The fuck is Harry? I gotta learn too many things, damn it.
I need you to delete the files, Max. Okay? It's Max. Maxine? Maxine Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your parents know what you do? Maxine Williams?
Now who's trying to blackmail who?
Oh,
Okay, Max. You're gonna delete these files.
how the hell did we get here?
Mine's bigger than yours. Ohio's a stand your ground state. Always wanted to do this.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck! You bitch! You shot me!
I mean, shit, you had a gun first. What the fuck?
I sent those videos yesterday. It'll take about a week before they can verify who you are, what you said. Start working on your story now.
I'm bleeding here, okay?
Don't worry. I rang the cops before I let you in. They'll be here soon and they can take you to the ER. I told you I hate law enforcement guys. I can't believe I invited a bunch of them over. I better put some proper clothes on.
Dan, are you okay?
In here!
No one move!
Officers, I'm so glad that you're here. He broke into my house and tried to attack me.
Oh shit.
Don't move. Sir!
I am reaching for a badge. I'm a federal agent, okay? Okay? Do you see that?
Well, no, don't turn it off now. Ew.
My guy, found your Max. He said that she showed up in a police report. The next day, that report disappeared. I know. Yeah. I've got a wife, David. Yeah, I've got a daughter.
Okay, hold on.
I need you to delete the files, Max. Okay? Maxine Williams.
Okay, that's why that come up when we look at Maxine Williams. Okay. Okay.
Not gonna run a marathon now, Maxine. Not that matters. I wanna dedicate this act to my children, Alba and Star. I only wish that the two of you grow up to find a world that's a little bit better than the one I'm leaving.
Okay, now let's get back to like shootings and what is he doing? Okay, clearly he's a federal agent. But Maxine is hiding some things, and I'm trying to look her up.
Water is life.
Oh shit.
Hey,
Hey.
I'll keep out of your head.
Who the hell was that guy that just came in? He's like, hey. Oh. Need to be an ace. Hey. Other way. You can take a different turn now. I'm over here playing this. Up again. Oh. Anything, by the way. One is missing. Where's the other one?
One day he boasted to the king that his daughter was so talented that she could spin straw into pure gold. All right? And the king, he called him out on his bluff and he summoned the girl and he said that if she could truly make gold from straw, then he would allow her to marry his son, the prince. But if not, he'd chop off her head. Okay? Yeah, because he's a very severe king. Well, I mean, then she'll be a queen, and in the old days, most of the girls wanted to marry a prince, right? So, I like that. Anyway, the king, he locks the girl in a tower with a spinning wheel and a small pile of straw, and he says he's going to return in the morning, all right, to see if she has made the straw into gold. And the night passes, and in the morning, she's given up all hope, right? When all of a sudden, a little small strange man appears, okay? And he asks her if she has any wishes, and she says she wishes to turn the straw into gold, right? And so the imp says he can do such a thing, but first she must give him her necklace. So the girl gives up her necklace, of course, and the imp, he sits at this spinning wheel, and he starts to spin, and he spins, and he spins, and he spins, and he produces this pile of golden thread. And then there's this knock at the door, right? Because it's morning, and he just disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this small pile of gold, and he is amazed. The king is so amazed, but he's suspicious because he thinks this might be a fluke, you know what I mean? So he moves her to a second tower with an even bigger pile of straw. And again, same challenge. Spin the straw into gold by morning or off with your head. So the girl waits and waits all night long, and then again, just before dawn, that little imp appears, okay? And this time he demands her ring. So she, of course, she gives her a ring, and he spins the gold into straw, and then he disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this pile of gold, and the king is almost convinced, but for a final time, he throws her in a third tower with a huge pile of straw, and he says, you gotta turn this straw into gold, and he leaves. And yet again, just before dawn, that imp appears. But the girl, she doesn't have any jewelry left, right? So what's she gonna do? And the imp says, if you give me your firstborn child, I'll turn this straw into gold. And the girl, she's so terrified that she says, yes, of course, of course. And the imp, he spins the entire huge pile of straw into gold. And right before the king walks in, he disappears, and the king opens up the door, and he's so excited, he can't believe it. He says, truly, you are magical, he says. That's his voice. And then the very next day, the girl, she's married to the prince, right?
Right.
And despite all the weirdness of this marriage, they actually really like each other. In fact, they fall in love. And 2 years later, that little girl, now a princess, is pregnant.
Why is that funny?
Okay. Thank you for that. Now, in the summer, she gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived, because guess who comes back?
Yep, and he wants the baby.
The imp reappears, and he says, I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs, and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists, he says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, and finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days,
Rumpelstiltskin.
you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves, and the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears, and he asks her,
What do you ask her?
what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives again at midnight. And she guesses this time. No, it's not. He says, no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says no, and he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. And so she leaves the baby with her servants, and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's gonna lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening, she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing. Okay, and a little field, and in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it, there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess will never win the game for Rumpelstiltskin. He's my
name.
And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks sad, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit. But then she looks him in the eye and she says, your name's Rumpelstiltskin. And the imp, his eyes bulge, and he looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's, do you think he should? Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone
His daughter
lived happily ever after. Yeah? Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know.
Gator. What's going on? I'm good. How are you?
Maybe he was lonely.
Just trying to figure out who's telling lies in this game, and I can't figure out a damn thing. I hope you're well, dude.
You do? I guess. Now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would?
Playing your football game, nice. How's that going?
Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out, I'm afraid, so But yeah, hey, you got your glowworm, right? Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here. Give me a kiss, real quick. Mwah. Love you, kid. Night, night.
Okay.
Man, and Mike's the kingmaker. If the public ever caught wind of what we've been doing here, is that what it'll take to get you out? Does Emma know you're screwing your mark? Oh, I don't have one, David. Ambitious female agents don't get to tick that box. Bellevue Lake. That place has terrible coffee. Fidelity, integrity, bravery, terrible coffee.
Well, one day the king comes riding through her village to water his horses, and she hears about it, and so she urges her father to go to the king and boast about his daughter and her long, beautiful hair.
And I don't want to hear no more stories. All right. What's she saying? Oh, lake.
Off the highway at Bellevue Lake in 1 hour. We're gonna talk, and if anyone sees us, you're gonna slap me and storm out. Do you get it? Yeah. Well, fidelity, bravery, integrity, terrible coffee.
That's weird. You're playing against the Cowboys, and so far it's 14-0 with you and Embiid. Hell yeah. Beat those Cowboys. Fuck them. We don't care about the Cowboys anyways. Okay, I did want to look up that young lady Ava. Ooh, got a lot on her. Hold on.
Ava Martin, things are fully operational?
Did your profile picture of Tailgater? I see it.
She has a nice smile.
Vaguely, but I can see the big ass monster
Why would you
truck.
want that record if the original's the best?
You're gonna assume by your name as well that that's your favorite monster truck.
Great. You sound like an expert. Why'd you tell me the vegan
Your
cookies
favorite?
were stale? Okay, well, you can leave the colorful details out of your report.
I figured that much. What are your favorites? That's one of the ones you went to see out at Virginia Beach, right? If I remember it correctly.
Hey, Ava. Hey, so look, well, here.
Yep.
Take a look.
I remember.
This is
I listen when my
some
people
of
talk to
my
me.
Vinyl, because I think I have a problem. But anyway, yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Yeah, it's their bootleg copy of their Warsaw songs before they changed their name. Well, yeah, I mean, it's got a stain on it, but I got it at a good price.
Sorry, I had to give my brother some crap.
Exactly. Oh, you think I'm stalking you, don't you?
You are stalking her. I don't even know what's going on
We
anymore.
met twice in the same week in the same city. I mean, come on. Stranger things have happened, Ava. I mean, I might go out for food. We might bump into each other then. I mean, I like Chinese food. Well, see, now there's an even better chance that we're going to bump into each other. Right? You know what? Now that I think about it, I think you might be stalking me.
Yeah, and look, here I am giving you a viewing of my apartment. Yeah? What? That's because I just moved in. Yeah. And now I feel less self-conscious, thank you. Yeah.
All right. I want to see it from her point of view, though.
What are you doing? Why? Because you gotta count the register? Okay, well, take me with you. No, I'm being serious. Come on, take me with you, point me at the ghosts, I'll scare them off. It's all good.
He's from Upgrade. If. Alright, LJ, welcome in. LJ's right beside me playing Marvel Rivals.
Okay, here we go.
He sucks at it.
Above the silver rim. Above.
Oh, it's meant to be silent then, okay.
Above the silver rim. You have a beautiful voice. No, I'm serious. Oh, well then you gotta call me next time you're in the dark.
And that's why she was singing when I showed it, okay.
What? Okay, I'll take maybe. Maybe's good.
She does have a beautiful voice though. Okay, let's see. What else we got?
You are not Ava.
Not Ava.
Nah, I don't buy it. You used to be in a band and your dreams to be a singer, so come on. Okay, I won't look. Come on. Ayo! Ayo, ayo!
Hey, put into your inner Freddie Mercury.
It hurt.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
You are majestic. You are a majestic queen, and I want a real song now. Well, you'd sell more records with that on, no? Well, I've got a black suit or something. Maybe I can be a blues brother or something. The beard ruins these ideas. So. No. You wouldn't like me without a beard.
I don't like you without a beard.
Who's that? I love him. Okay. Wait, aren't these all bad guys?
What are you talking about? I gotta figure out how to look at her point of view.
What am I gonna be? What am I gonna be?
Ava, You about to say something?
No, no.
I know you're friends with Eric. His heart is in the right place. He's just hot-headed.
Okay, but maybe Eric is onto something, though. I mean, the Nazis, right? So decent people have to stand up to them. What?
Does standing up involve throwing punches?
Yeah, maybe it does.
This is a law enforcement issue.
Okay, they have.
Sometimes you gotta punch a motherfucker.
Police are protected.
That's right, and that's exactly why someone needs to step up and do what the police should do, right? Because I'm sorry, all due respect, John, you're not going to stop these guys with a Facebook campaign.
As a group, we abide by nonviolence.
That's fine, and all I'm saying is I'm interested in putting my privileged white male able body where it can do some work, right? Because I heard what it was like in Ann Arbor in the 60s, and you were there, John. Look,
I don't think
we have to
that
post the rally. We have to post the rally.
David, we can't advocate for people putting themselves in harm's way.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to excuse myself.
It's fine, David. We'll talk another time.
Okay. Hey, you didn't have to leave.
That's okay, I wanted to.
Ava? Who's there? Willie who? What? Where are you?
Willie? You gonna look up Willie?
What? Wow.
Pookie! Hold on 1 second, I come down and let you in.
Wait, she's outside his apartment? Okay. So, I asked about his buff. Oh, that did not. Oh, nothing about his buff delivery. Yeah. Okay. How about? Okay.
Are we having a fight? We never fight. Because you always give me that look you're giving me now, and I know better than to open my mouth. No.
Oh. You better apologize.
Yeah, I got into a fight with a police officer. It's a great way to prove that you're not an undercover cop, by the way. No, it sucks for the cop. And it worked, too, because everybody thinks I'm live wire now. So, I mean, even my girlfriend, she won't admit it, but she thinks it's on. So. How are you, Michelle?
Hello, Michelle. Oh my god, so many goddamn names.
Good. How do you do it? How do you put so much of yourself out there for these strangers?
I could show to see who he's talking to and what they're talking about.
It's not Michelle?
You know, we always use our real first names just in case we freeze up, you know, in an intense situation or we run into somebody we know. But I guess it's different for women when it comes to sex. So.
Oh, this the cam girl. This thing got me all over the place. I'm kidding.
Wait, when did you sell real estate? This was in France?
So she sold real estate? I don't look up Ava, but I'm gonna look up her last name, Ava, her first name and last name, Ava Martin, see what we get. And then I'll look up Michelle.
I like you. You know, maybe if I keep liking you, maybe you tell me your real name.
Well, how did you find out her real name? Question.
Wait, when did you sell real estate? This was in France? Uh-huh.
And he said, right? Or the things that he liked her.
Gotta go.
Oh, he had to go. Okay. But we're not getting much out of that. Okay. What we gonna do now? Yeah. I'm playing with this, but I gotta click with it. Okay, I'll look up Ava Martin. Never mind, Ava Martin just gets us that. Okay, we're gonna look up Michelle. Okay, here we go.
Michelle. Hi, Michelle. I'm David. Michelle. No, just getting used to it. Michelle. I don't know what a Michelle looks like. Yeah. I bet it does. Let me ask you another question. What? Okay. Next time,
somewhere along these lines, he figured out her real name, and she wasn't telling the truth. That's what we gotta figure out, the in between.
Michelle.
I mean, her accent left and everything.
It's nice to meet you, David. What? Do I not look like a Michelle? It looks like this, and it looks like that. It means gift of God. No, no more questions. You already know too much. Okay. Yes. I would like that.
And we saw this.
How are you, Michelle? How do you do it? How do you put so much of yourself?
Yeah, we saw that one already. Oh, no, come back. Ah. Okay. That thing called and what? Oh.
So I moved back here to Ann Arbor.
Okay. Ann Arbor. Somebody remember Ann Arbor.
Because I heard what it was like in Ann Arbor.
But she moved to Ann Arbor instead.
Detroit was a boom town in my day. You two are just too young to know about it.
Oh, honey, I miss you so much. How are the lessons going?
Those singing lessons are so expensive, it's criminal.
Are these Ava's parents?
You know, Detroit just got too dangerous for me, David. I had to move out of there. You know, it's not the neighborhood either, it's the police. Yeah, I was getting stopped every week. But I guess you don't have to worry about that.
I mean, she's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood! Yeah, Barry and I took a vacation a few years back.
Awfully dirty.
Yeah, I have to admit, we prefer our Disney in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's awfully nice to meet you, David. What do you do for work, young man?
Oh.
Well, hopefully you work on more than a boat. Ava needs the right man to help her settle down.
Mm. Ava, people.
Well, you are making my girl smile, so that's all that matters. You know she's going to be famous one day. Don't be bashful. You have a beautiful voice.
You don't have a beautiful voice, though.
Oh. Okay. Sweetheart, I love you so much. And it's so good to see you so happy. Yeah. I love you.
Oh.
Nice meeting you.
For those, for her parents, it's this.
These are the boys from Ann Arbor.
The organizing group. We know Riordan.
Yeah, we know who you are.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Well, we all want to stop the Sovereign Pipeline, right? And there's this major section of it that's yet to be started, and the reason it's yet to be started is because access to that area is a little bit tricky. The construction traffic would have to go through this ravine, and there are only two roads that feed into it, and they both are fed into by Highway 75, which has to go over the Salisbury Bridge, you know? And, well, if we could shut that bridge down, we could make them reroute traffic all the way back around. This would set them back months, and this would be a huge blow financially for them.
Okay. I don't get it. How long are you closing the bridge for?
Well, we think about a week or so. We talked about hanging tents on the suspension, maybe a truck up there. We could flip the truck. You know, that'd be something.
I don't see how you think you'll hold it that long. I was in Portland for the icebreaker. They got through it in 2 days.
Yeah, but that was different because they were going under the bridge. Right?
2 days, a week, still doesn't move the needle.
Yeah. Look, you're right. A week does not change the world, right? But we have to do something.
Right, you gotta start somewhere, damn.
If I could make the bridge disappear, I would. I can't make the bridge disappear. Okay. But there is another thing we've been throwing back and forth in the organizing group. Kind of a plan B. It's something just bigger. The bridge has 4 main support foundations, and if you were to attach enough explosives to like one of those pillars, the whole thing would come down. Like the bridge over the River Kwai. Hey, listen to me. We could do it at night. Nobody gets hurt.
Well, that's what blew up.
Except we don't know where to find all that amount of explosives.
Sounds dangerous.
Well, I mean, in the history of America, bomb making is how you teach truth to power, right? And we are out of options. We have few. We all want to stop this pipeline, right? To destroy it. So shouldn't we be fighting back? Come on, right? I mean, fortune favors the bold, right?
Look at him, get quiet now.
You won't blow up the bridge?
Look, I want to do this.
Let's everybody.
Hey, it's okay, Tom. David, Eric, why don't you guys go outside?
Everybody on board till shit get real, huh?
You want anything to drink?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. I'll make myself a nightcap.
Oh, you buddy, but I need you to stop talking to me. So we could get this in order. I don't want nothing to drink, nothing to eat. I don't want none of that. I got an achievement. All work, no play. Make it till 2 a.m. I spelled that right? Is giver needed at the end? Alright, let's see.
Protesting Prosper and Sovereign Pipeline.
On Thanksgiving, families across America come together to celebrate and to give thanks for food and family. But this holiday also erases the genocide in our history, the theft of the land and its resources that was the foundation of America.
This theft continues today. The government acts in favor of corporations and allows them to brutalize the land, water, and people. All
This
for
is
what?
true.
To sell more fossil fuels? For corporate profits. This pipeline will pollute the water and bring illness and death.
So we encourage all of you to protest peacefully to block further pipeline development and to protect the land for future generations. Water is life. Say no to the Sovereign Pipeline. Whoa, whoa.
Well, Prosper and Sovereign Pipeline, as you know, means to supply the Midwest with gas at a rate of 500 pounds per square inch, right? It's this high-pressure, high-wave natural gas screaming through our communities, and it's nearly finished. And we know they're gonna work because they're sending spies into our group. We know this. But they're winning. So I've been trying to think of a solution. Liz.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. if you look right here, okay, this is a major section of the pipeline that's yet to be started. And what makes this area unique and why it's yet to be developed is that access to it's tricky, okay? There are only 2 roads that can support the construction traffic, and they're both fed into this highway here, all right? This is Highway 75, and that highway crosses that bridge right there. That's the Salisbury Bridge. It spans the Sally River to the tune of 2,000 square feet. So, we shut that bridge down, and they would have to reroute all of this construction traffic all the way around to this bridge up here, okay? This would set them back months. I mean, this would be a huge blow financially for them.
It's nice work. You come up with this all on your own?
Well, me, Ava, and of course, Eric here pointed out that we are a little short on manpower.
Said it would only work if we had an organization behind it.
Well, I've done stuff like this, but it's never fun. We tried to shut down construction in Sandusfield. We suspended ourselves over the highway for 2 days. The state cops actually lit a fire under me. They like to burn witches in Massachusetts.
I remember watching that trial on TV. When you poured that glass of water over that CEO's head, that was a big deal.
You know, the theatrics play well on the news.
Well, we're looking for a little more than theatrics. We are looking to do real damage to Boston.
Sure, but how long do you think you can hold the bridge?
Well,
half the cops now are ex-forces. They treat this stuff like it's Fallujah. You ever done anything like this before? How serious are you?
Okay, Reed. I said I vouched for the guy, and I meant it.
Yeah, and I do too.
Sure you do, sweetie. I can tell by that look in your eye.
Okay, Reed. It's just...
Wow.
I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Sure you're not putting on a show to impress the pretty young activist?
Reed. David.
Yeah, just give me a second.
He's a good guy.
Hey, how long have you known him?
Long enough.
I know what she sees in him, but you?
Look, he's serious, he's loyal, and he's not afraid of action. Honestly, sometimes it kind of scares me.
Yeah, no, he an
You know,
undercover
kill
cop.
Peter.
I hate Peter.
Okay, well, there you go.
All right, so you're gonna help us in that.
I'll take you to meet the others at Cathedral.
Fantastic.
They'll hear you out. But let's talk about the details outside. Close spaces now. Let's see.
Yeah.
And it's such nice weather.
All right. Did I keep doing that? Went from Maxine having a gun and shooting him all day for about pipeline and whatever. I don't even know what I'm looking for.
At work, I pulled a messy code blue back from the brink and administered a sub-Q insulin that my patient didn't even feel. Picked Alba up, made her dinner, soup, because her tooth hurts. And then we had to watch a Disney princess movie because Mama sent us the damn box set. Hey, can I call you back after Alba goes down? It's late. I gotta get her in the bath. All right. Love you.
I didn't even look up the...
I've been practicing for my recital. Mama says she will give me $5 if I sing.
Aww.
You going to be there?
No, he gonna be there.
Daddy, watch this.
Smack her.
No. Sweetie?
Daniel, what are you doing there? I thought you were at home. Did you step out? You don't look like you're at work. Christ, I'm so tired. I fell asleep waiting for you to come home. 2 drinks, and I'm out like a light.
The hell is Daniel? Why is she talking to us like
Happy
that?
Thanksgiving, honey. Wake me when you get in, okay?
What was that about? Oh, got us confused.
Of our amazing winter recital. I hope you're refreshed. Please remember to keep your cell phones off or silent for the duration and no flash photography. First up, we have Emily Davis from Class 3B. She will be playing the Garland Waltz by Tchaikovsky.
You can really play the piano. But we're looking for our little girl. There you go. Get out of the
Thanks,
stage.
Emily.
You did that, Emily. Bye.
Next up, we have Alba Smith from 2B. Alba will be playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star by Mozart.
All right, Alba. Woo! Aw. You're shy. It's okay. Okay.
Recitals, first teeth, you were fine missing all that. How? How have you protected me? Go on, say it. You killed a man. No, we murdered him, and it wasn't to protect me. And you've never laid a hand on me. Yeah, well, you didn't have to, did you? Because that's what the gun and the badge are for.
Oh.
You really earned your wings that day, didn't you? You got your gun off, you had your first blood. They really toasted you back at the field office for that one.
Who did we murder?
Because I can. You waited in your car outside before you came in. I never told you that. But I want you to know that I knew.
Damn. Hey, we gotta look up this Daniel.
You look like Daniel did in the set. Dan. You're too soft on her, Daniel. David, the new boy. Who was the one before? Always brought her roses. Paul. That's
okay.
right.
Gotta look up a Paul.
He was always so polite. Always would hold the door open for her. I appreciate that. She's always bringing home these boys she meets at the hospital. And I tell you, every time there's something wrong with them, David seems dependable. He's handsome, too. Reminds me of you when you were younger and wore those sharp suits. Would you like me to have my daughter call you when she gets back?
Kind of scared me, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, Daniel. So the imp appears and he asks if she has a guess, and she says, Daniel? But the imp laughs. Wrong! 2 more guesses. And he disappears. And the very next day, another spy returns. But this time he says that he's heard villagers talking about a strange man who lives in the mountains. Now, his... No, honey. That would end the story too soon. You know, a little too soon. Ah, okay, all right. Well, okay, in that case, the spy returns and says Rumpelstiltskin is this strange man's name, and the princess waits in her room, and at midnight the imp arrives, and he says, now your second guess, and he cackles, and he's gonna rub in his hands, and the princess smiles and looks him in the eye, and she says, Rumpelstiltskin. And the imp is amazed. I mean, he's so surprised that he faints, like, right in front of her, and Emma has him arrested and thrown in the deepest, darkest dungeon, and she lives happily ever after, and the end. Okay.
Don't forget to drink your water.
Hey.
Get hydrated with some water. I don't want to hear nothing about that soda, that juice. Water.
Daniel, like Mama's papa.
Miracle gave you a synthetic liver and kidneys, you're fine. No, that's great. That,
Rumpelstiltskin.
but you still need to drink water.
I'm getting tired.
No, she's getting tired.
Skin. I'm getting It's a good story, but I am very sleepy now. I love you too, Dada.
Okay, we get much on Daniel. Before we get on Paul. Okay, we got some things about Paul. Let's see.
We both lied about Paul. That's Mama. I gotta go.
Paul. Yeah. Well, Paul was a bad man. Okay. No, it's fine. You take care, Laura. Okay. We never talked about Paul.
What if this game won't for me, y'all? Damn, she talked for a long ass time before he got a word in.
I was driving past, I saw his car parked on the street outside. I went straight into the apartment. He was grabbing you, and I feared for your life.
Oh, that was weird. I didn't mean to do that. Back to...
We never talked.
I can make this go even faster. I didn't know if you click on the word that appeared on the screen. You have to click on something. You save here, maybe?
Love you.
All right.
Here's Paul. He's an accountant. He wanted to be a professional tennis player, but he was only the 10th best tennis player in his state. So sometimes he hits people to make himself feel like he still has that killer serve.
Mine.
Emma meets Paul at work when he comes in to have a torn wrist ligament looked at. This is David. He is a gorgeous young FBI agent. And Emma meets him at work too, where he is very chivalrous and steps in when a drunk patient in the ER calls her a bitch. So Emma stops dating Paul. She's dating David now. But Paul keeps getting drunk and calling Emma up and telling her that he loves her and sometimes that he hates her. And so David, wait a second. David starts watching over Emma's apartment. Every night after they go on a date, the handsome FBI agent sits outside in his car and watches over her while she sleeps. It's very romantic. David doesn't know that Emma knows this, and she doesn't tell him. But you know, it does help her sleep at night. She feels safe. So, one night, after they go out for ice cream, Paul calls, says he wants to come over. And Emma tells him to come, thinking that David will scare Paul off, and that will be that.
But that's not what happens.
But when Paul turns up, David waits in the car. And when Emma goes to answer the door, Paul pushes his way in. He argues with her and he cries and he rants and he raves. And Emma gives him a hug because she's a nurse and that's what nurses do when men cry. And that's when David gets out of his car and comes into the apartment with his pistol drawn. And when he opens the door and he sees Paul and Emma, he doesn't look handsome anymore. He looks angry.
Okay, but like who's all the way upstairs sleeping up there? Kind of.
Paul steps back.
So, you know that part of the story?
And he looks scared.
Alright. Your story, not mine.
And Emma looks scared too. And David fires his pistol.
Bop, bop.
And he shoots Paul in the lung.
That boy like, alright, stop. It's not funny.
It takes Paul about 10 minutes to die.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of demanded for him to die. Not funny.
Emma could have helped stop the bleeding and maybe he could have lived, but
What the hell just happened? Oh,
David tells her not to.
sorry about that.
It was unlikely that Paul would have made it. And sometimes David points out it's better just to let the bad guys die.
I mean, I don't blame David.
After watching a guy bleed out together, they get married.
Okay, but who's upstairs?
That helps make things make sense.
Does it?
Even so, Emma is sure that she'll be scared of David forever and ever.
But is she though?
You waited because you wanted to save me. You wanted to be a fucking knight in shining armor. You look so small on the screen. I love you, David. But I'm not scared of you anymore. Goodbye.
Why did I get to find out who's the person sleeping upstairs? Oh, oh shit.
Jesus, you're a fucking cat.
Was anything? Okay.